I love soccer. I watch it all the time. I watch it now all the time. And a lot of my American friends that complain, they say that they don't like to watch soccer because it's too low scoring. It's too low scoring. This is what I tell them. You got to watch the game from the beginning because the excitement in soccer, the excitement builds. The excitement, it's a very orgasmic game. If you watch soccer from the beginning, from the oh my God, that was close, that was close, that was close, that was close. But that's where the analogy with sex ends, okay? After that, sex and soccer are very different, all right? Because in soccer, you actually want to outscore your opponent. In sex, you do not want to outscore your opponent. You don't want to, after sex, turn to your wife and be like, hey, how many times you climax? 0, 3, loser. So my mom had an accent in that joke because, as you guys know, like I said, I'm Iranian and my wife is Indian, all right? So are there any Indians tonight? Any? There we go. Thank you, all 3, 4, 5. That's how they multiply. You see how that worked? We had 4, all of a sudden 5. By the end of the show, 1 billion will be in here, you guys. It's my people right there, my cousins. So guys, check this out. I'm Iranian, my wife's Indian. All right, now I got a theory. Who else here is in a mixed relationship? There you go. What's the mix? What's the mix? What do we got?
Black and white.
Thank you very much, sir. He looked at me like I'm so stupid. He goes, asshole, black, white. You're so fucking stupid, you can't see? Are you guys married? You have kids?
I have kids.
You have kids. Okay, this is getting complicated now. He said, I have kids. The white lady did not contribute at all. What's your name, my man? Jonathan. So here's my theory. My theory is if you have kids with your wife when you're in an interracial relationship, when it comes time to name your kids, there's a whole negotiation that begins. It's a compromise. You know what I'm saying? Like the example I like to do usually is like I say, let's say you're a Mexican guy actually married to like a Swedish woman, let's say, right? Let's say you have a kid, right? You, right away, your son, you go, I want to name him Jose. The Swedish wife would be like, I want to name him IKEA. They compromise, Kia. You see how that works? So when my son was born, I went to my Indian wife out the gate. I started with a nice Persian Muslim name right out the gate. Went to my wife, my Indian wife, I go, hey, how about Mahmoud? That's strong, right? She came back, it was a negotiation. She comes back, she goes, how about go f*** yourself? I said, is that a very common Indian name? I go, would his nickname be Go F*** or Yourself? What would... Then it was a negotiation. I went back. I go, how about Mohammed? She goes, asshole, I want him to travel. I go, oh, okay. Yeah, Mohammed's not a good name at the airport. That's not a good one. So then I found a nice neutral Persian name, Dara, D-A-R-A. Great name, right? Nobody knows what it is, right? But then she wanted to Indianize it, so she added a silent H after the D. So now it's spelled D-H-A-R-A. Looks Indian, is Iranian. You see? Right? She's happy, I'm happy. That's it. That's how the negotiation works. But my favorite thing is when we go to the parent-teacher conferences. Oh my God, white people. You guys are so nervous about messing up ethnic names. It's the most entertaining shit because his teachers don't know what to do with the silent H in Dara. And they don't want to mess it up. They don't want to offend us. So we walk in, I see his white teachers, they're sweating bullets. And they start saying his name, hoping that we'll help them out. They're like, you know, your son, I go, there's no cha. Where'd you see the cha? The H is silent. White people, every time you see an H in a Muslim name, you start going, there's no cha. I told her, relax. I did the H for my Indian wife. I wanted Mohammed. She goes, you mean Mohammed? There's no cha.
I had a good year last year myself. I had a baby last year. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I mean, I didn't. My wife had the baby. I was there. Because a lot of guys nowadays, they say, we had a baby. No, man, we didn't do crap. Has anyone here had a baby in the past couple years? Anyone here had a baby past couple years? Over there? Where? Over there, sir? There you go. Well, not you. Your wife did, right? How old's your baby? Yeah, congratulations. Where's your wife? Home. There you go. How Middle Eastern of you. Good for you. Yes. Woman, I am going to the show. You take care of the baby. I might come back. I don't know. Is it a boy or a girl? Congrats. Is it your first kid? First kid. Way to go, man. Way to go. And what's your name? What's your name? Fatima. Why you guys all pause? All the Eugene right away. Eugene. Arvin was like, Arvin. You went like this. Your hand answered. You went, Fatima. Why not? Fatima, did your wife do the thing which is called nesting, which is where pregnant women start to clean the house when they're pregnant? Did she do that? Yes, she did, right? It's crazy. Women, it's a hormonal thing. You guys lose your minds. When you get pregnant, it's crazy. You start cleaning the house for this baby who's gonna come and pee on everything anyway. My wife lost her mind. She started to remodel the house. She made me do all the work. She's like, take the bed, put it in that room, take the piano, put it in that room. I was like, we don't have a piano. Like, go buy one and move it. Calm down. You know what's funny? This is the thing. This is how men get involved and pretend like we were involved. We do a thing that's called Lamaze. You know the Lamaze classes? The breathing classes. This is a very Western thing, very modern thing. I know some guy came up with this. It's a thing where it's, we say, okay, we will become their breathing coach during pregnancy. And when they're having the baby, we'll remind them to breathe. And then we will have the baby together. When has a pregnant woman ever forgotten to breathe? Everybody was yelling, Breathe, woman, breathe. You're lucky I was here. We had the baby together. And Lamaze is a very Western thing, by the way. We have it in the US, I know you guys have it here. Like in the Middle East, they don't have Lamaze. I was doing shows in Qatar, and this one Qatari guy, I asked him, I go, do you guys have Lamaze? He goes, Maz, what is Lamaze? You know, the breathing class? He goes, Maz, Habibi, when my wife, when she wants to have the baby, I drive her to the hospital, I drop her off, she has the baby, I pick her up. She breathes in the hospital, I breathe at home. We breathe separately. Why breathe together, Habibi? I've done shows all over the Middle East, man. I've done shows in Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Lebanon, or Jordan. I've never done shows in Iran. Never done shows in Iran. I'm worried because I make fun of the leadership, so I don't want to show up at the airport. You know, there'll be some guy with a sign waiting for me, you know? Where have you been? We've been waiting for you. The show has started right now. Go ahead, get this started. We are going to do the show. You say Ahmadi bye-bye, say Ahmadi hi-hi. Lebanon's amazing. Lebanon, the Lebanese, you guys love your plastic surgery. I thought Iranian Lebanon, whole other level. In Lebanon, you can get a loan from the bank for your plastic surgery. It's a legitimate loan. Yeah, I swear. I didn't know this. Now, I know some of the Persian women are like, okay, that's it. We're going to Lebanon for the summer. I know what you're thinking. I don't know how that works. Are guys walking in, yes, hi, I was going to remodel my house, but I've decided to remodel my wife. We were gonna add a bathroom, but we're adding tits. Not as good for resale, better for sex. I did shows in Dubai. Who's been to Dubai? Who's been to Dubai? You guys been? Yeah. Dubai, whoever's been there is, back me up on this. They're obsessed with setting records with the tallest building, longest road, everything is. I was there, this one guy goes, Maz, Habibi, this is the roundest building in the world. Wallahi, very round, very round. Look, I'm gone, I'm back, very round this building. He goes, a circle, 360 degrees. This building, 362 degrees. We bring engineer from Harvard, they add 2 degrees. I don't know how they do it. They have a mall there, the Dubai Mall. It's one of the biggest malls in the world. I swear, it's so big they have taxis in the mall. I was walking, I heard beep, beep. I'm like, what are you doing here? He goes, I'm going to Zara. It's 3 miles out of my way. I'm going to Zara. And it's crazy because there's a recession going on there like the rest of the world. You wouldn't be able to tell by the prices. I swear, like in the Dubai Mall, they sell you frozen yogurt. They sell it by the gram. It's like a drug deal. You have no idea what you're getting. I was walking by, the guy's, psst, psst. My friend. You want some frozen yogurt? Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. I have 1 gram, 5 gram, 10 gram. How many gram do you want? About 5 grams, $10. I was like, what's in this? Good shit, man, top of the line. You should try it. You should try it. And the other thing you notice when you go to this part of the world is that there's no rules and regulations when it comes to building stuff. There's no city planning. Our people build as they go. In Dubai, the hotel I was staying at, they built the hotel. They forgot to build the road to the hotel. I swear my cab driver kept passing the hotel. And, what are you doing? Make a right. He's like, there are no rights. I go, what do you mean it's illegal? No, there's no road to make a right. I've been trying to get there for 1 year. I cannot make it. But you're never aware of the fact that there's no rules and regulations till you take your kids with you. I took my son when he was 2 years old, and I took him to a playground at the Dubai Mall. Now, I've taken my son to playgrounds all over the U.S. And when you put your 2-year-old on a slide in the U.S., there are rules and regulations. They've sprayed something on the slide to slow the baby down as it goes down the slide. Not in Dubai. I put my boy on the side, just, he took off. I went down and go, where's my son? On the 3rd floor, sir, on the 3rd floor. You take a taxi, you go to Zara, make a left, there are no rights. Try the frozen yogurt, little expensive, but worth it.